I was just telling my friend this, and I said, I'm going to tell my TikTok friends this. A lot of problems women have with dating will be solved if we dating for potential. My friend told me this, and he's a male, and he said the problem with women are women date for potential and men date for right now in reality. I think a lot of women say, like, oh, I can mold this man into whatever I want, man, woman, whatever, right? However, the problem with that is that you're always going to be waiting for this person to peak and hit their potential. When you're dating someone and you're thinking about marriage and all these things, you need to think like, can I deal with this person how they are right now with them never changing? Because people only change what they want to change, mind you. But really think about that and think how you are dating and how it's been going. Be mindful of what you say on your first date and boundaries. You need to put them in place immediately. Like, you need to say what you want out of the situation and stop just going with the flow. I was just telling my friend.
Hey, listen, I think she had some good points. I will say that I've never heard of a woman saying that they would try to mold a man. I've never heard of that. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I've never heard of that, right? And maybe I've heard some guys say that, yeah, I'm gonna try to mold her, you know, to try to make her fit what he want her to be, but I've never heard a woman say that before, right? But she did have a point about on the first date, just really just being transparent and not just going with the flow, thinking that okay, well, I'll just deal with that when that time comes. And it's always going to be a disappointment. So it's just better to just nip things in the bud and go about your merry way if that's something that you cannot see yourself tolerating for a very very long time, especially when it comes down to marriage. You see, a lot of people just go with the flow because they're thinking short term, and they're also thinking that things will change over time. But what I've learned about humans, a lot of people just don't change. Usually, the way you meet them is the way they're gonna always be. Now, do people change over time? Yeah, yeah, but it's more people that are more against change or just more comfortable where they are than there are people out here that really push the envelope and try to do something that they've never done before, try to become someone that they've never became. But um, and want to get to the next level, right? So there's a lot of people who are just stuck in their comfort zone, and relationships these days. I don't know why, but it's like, man, it's so many loopholes you gotta jump through. Like, I don't remember it being like this in my dating years, right? When I was dating in my 20s and 30s, you know, it wasn't all of this trick and pony show, right? Like, I just read on threads the other day, if you tell a woman, I appreciate your hard work, apparently that's an insult because they say that why would you want the woman you love to work hard? Yo, I just met you last week. I'm admiring the hard work that you're doing. I can't compliment you on that. Next. All right, y'all tell me what y'all think. Peace.